Hello, can you hear what I'm saying? Here we are at the northern section of Brisbane watching a croquet event, and here we have Queenslander playing a Western Australia, and it's absolutely a wonderful game, and also on absolutely fabulous lawns. These lawns have been prepared absolutely superbly. I watch the balls and look for the slightest bounce, and not once have I seen the ball either redirect its passage or bounce at all. It's incredible. I'll have to try and sit somewhere. That? Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Is that okay? Okay. Well, welcome to the Headland Budrum Croquet Club. This is the first series of games of the event up here. There's been one game played between Western Australia and Queensland. Gary Phipps from Western Australia and Rillie from Queensland. Gary won the first game, and now here we are on to number 3 on the second game. So you look at these guys playing, and they play unbelievably well. I've just been looking at the lawns. I have never seen... Oops. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, you're shooting tight. It's a bit delicate. I'll have to move, shall I? I'll move out of your way.
That's a different microphone. We're just using the line 3. We're just using the voice.
Okay, so here we are again. We just had a slight problem with the microphone. What I'd like to do is actually, because there are all grades of people watching this probably, some very, very good players and some people who are not quite as good. So let me see if I can organise for you some idea of where I think at least they should play the ball to get the most strategic advantage. Now here we have Rillie from Queensland. He's going to try and have a shot at hoop 4. See the way he's got his, see the way he had his mallet set up. I'm surprised they don't stalk the ball. Now have a look at this shot now. Here's Gary. Gary's got the most amazing handle. You can probably see that he's got a double bend in his handle. It's a wonderful mallet. That's incredible. Here he is. He's taking a shot now this time, and they hit so hard through these quadways. That was a wonderful hoop. So I'm not too sure what the score is. So now, at this time, Ross is going to approach hoop 5. And now watch that ball roll. Look, it doesn't vary, it doesn't go up and down at all. It's just an absolutely wonderful lawn. Congratulations to the people who've prepared these lawns. It's wonderful. Gary has approached a little way outside the hoop, and unfortunately Ross has to go over to the naughty corner because he must have passed the halfway mark. We've got to be very careful here that we don't speak too loud because we'll upset the players. The observation area is raised about 3 or 4 feet above the lawns, but we're very close to the actual play, so we've got to be a little bit careful. Absolutely beautiful day up here. There's a slight breeze. There's been a heavy dew on the lawns, which is on its way into the firmament. We'll just see if we can get rid of Jim. No, it looks as though Jim's going to stand. Thanks, Jim. Okay, now look at this approach shot. Look at that. He's going to block. That's absolutely beautiful. However, obviously now Ross is going to get rid of yellow if he can. There you go. Yellow's now gone, so yellow cannot knock blue away. Some of the things I'm going to say will be obviously quite obvious for those of us who are quite good players, but there will be a lot of people who are not quite as experienced as we are. Now, another thing that interests me is that they don't cast and they don't walk up to the ball and observe. They just get over the ball and have their shot. Now look at that, that's an amazing shot. He in fact hit hoop 4 on his way to try and organise the dispatch of hoop number 3. Now this is going to be interesting because Ross is going for the hoop rather than get rid of red, and that was successful. That was a lovely shot actually. So now Gary's going to approach hoop 6 with his red ball. Just a delicate shot. Beautiful, beautiful approach. Look at that. That's amazing. That would be no more than 3 or 4 feet. No, maybe only 2 feet away from the actual hoop itself. That was a wonderful shot. So now Ross is going to walk over to black, and now this is going to be interesting to see what he does. It looks as though Ross has got a little bit of back problem there. He's got his hand on his back regularly. He'll try and knock that away. There you go, bang. And he missed, unfortunately. Now, Gary is probably going to just place a ball out in front of the hoop again. And blue has a problem to dispatch red because I think the central peg might be blocking him from access to red, but we'll see what happens. He's taking his time, he's just having a quiet think about the shot. There he goes, he's got the difficulty of hitting the ball close. Oh, unfortunately hit the central peg. That's a shot. Well, Gary from Western Australia has a simple hoop to get. It just shows the benefit of having a lovely approach shot. Approach to hoops is what this game is all about. It really is. And these guys are so good that they can rotate enormous distances, but occasionally they miss. It looks as though Ross has to go over to the halfway mark because he has gone past the halfway mark, so he's pushing the ball across. So it was red through, and we'll wait now for Ross to push the ball over to what we fondly call the naughty corner, and he'll make an approach now to hoop number 7. This is the second game, and I'll just repeat what I said before. Gary from Western Australia won the first game, and here he is taking the 1 metre mark on that side of the hoop because he can go out as far as the 1 metre to take his shot according to the rules with the with the half circle. And look at this for a lovely approach shot. Look at that from that distance. That's wonderful. Okay, so now Gary's going to approach with yellow, and he will probably try and stop to the right of the hoop. The further he gets away from black, the better. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at that slap bang in front. That's an interesting shot. Many people would have gone a lot further out to the right, probably 8 or 10 feet out to the right, so that when black clears him, they also clear the hoop, what we call the striking zone. You're in the zone, which is a triangle, which enables the ball to go through the hoop. You see, we've got blue and yellow within the zone. Now he's knocked black away. What a wonderful clearing shot that was. So now, unfortunately, Ross has to walk over to the edge again, so he can get behind black. Now look at this, he's actually stalking the ball this time. That's quite interesting. He hasn't been doing much of that at all in the past. And it's a gentle hit, and he's missed, unfortunately, which leaves the way open for yellow to shoot the hoop. And you'll also notice these guys help one another by going across and putting the ball back where it should have been. This is very much international protocol, and it's nice. It's a nice thing to see. Okay, so Gary actually stalked this. That's interesting. Now it would be interesting to see how hard he hits the ball to go through this quad-way hoop. Apparently they've got them set at the largest size ball plus 1/32. Straight back. Interesting to see his backswing. Did you see there? It didn't go straight back. He tilted the mallet slightly towards his left foot when he was taking the shot. But as it came through his feet, the mallet straightened up, and it was a lovely shot. And he got good distance. Look, he's halfway down the court towards hoop number 8. Blue has gone way over to the left, and we're waiting now for Gary from Western Australia to have an approaching shot. This is going to be a lovely shot. These are lovely lawns. They're very predictable. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. And of course they'll become slightly faster as the dew disappears. Now that was a lovely straight back swing. Now that ball bounced a little bit. Did you see that? And he hit red. It's in a good position, but unfortunately in a bad position because red can knock it away. Gary's done a wonderful job. Just to repeat, we're at Headland Budrum Court. There are 3 courts here. They're stepped. I think, is there 3 or 4 courts here? Is it 4? Okay, so there's 4 courts. We can see 3 from this position, but there is 4 obviously. Now, with referees, we've got referees. Oh, there you are. That ball was knocked away, but unfortunately blue, in the process of knocking it away, went way off the court, a long way away. Now look here, red's now going to dispense with black, and hopefully it's a stop shot. Look at that beautiful shot. We have referees. They don't have referees on call, as is the case in most international games. I mean, I started refereeing in 2017, but we became in international events in 2015 at Mount Maunganui, and they were referees on call, and whenever there is an international event around the world, it is always referees on call. And the referees just wait and wait and wait until a mallet goes in the air, and then they walk across, ask questions, determine whether or not they know, have a thorough understanding of what the problem is and what the players are going to do to overcome the situation, and then they watch and then they make their decision. I refereed in Melbourne and had one situation where I was called onto the lawn, and it turned out to be a crush, and I looked at the opposition player, and he said, look, I think that might have been a little bit adventurous, and in fact it was, and so we decreed it was a crush and applied the rules at that time, which are different to the rules now, of course. Now, there we go. Look at that. Blue has done a beautiful job of nestling up to yellow. Now, this is going to be interesting because we want to see what red does. Red, I would just set up here and leave yellow to knock blue behind the hoop. That's straight. You see, it's dead straight. It can clear yellow, and with any luck, he'll be able to hide red from blue when he clears blue with yellow. These guys are such good players. Now you can get it. See the handle? It's quite a strange handle. Oh, he's decided to get rid of blue. That's amazing. Okay, good on him. I make quite a number of handles like that, mainly for the Americans. They tend to like them, but that's that's one that's got one bend, two bends, three bends, gracious me. I usually make them with two bends. You can imagine what strain there must be on the handle when they do it. Did you see that clearing shot? That was absolutely wonderful. That was right over from the western side of the court and cleared something on hoop number 8. Amazing. That ball's rolling absolutely beautifully now. And I keep on repeating myself, you know, courts around Australia vary considerably. I'm from Foster, and we've had some wonderful lawns. We're in the process of rebuilding our lawns now. Makes you very conscious when you see gorgeous lawns like these. Oh my, did you see that? He shot the hoop absolutely incredibly. I would have tried to get rid of yellow. That was an incredible shot. I wonder what the score is. Okay, so the current score is Ross from Queenslanders 3 and Gary is 5. So well done. Down on it. Yes, that's fine. Wonderful. Okay. So if Gary gets this will be 6-3. Oh look, that's set in the hoop. But maybe blue can get rid of it. Now, I think, what would you do in a case like this? I think probably black has to get rid of yellow so that then blue can clear red. Let's wait to see what happens. Oh, look at that. That was a beautiful shot. He hit that slap bang in the middle. That was a lovely shot, but now the clearing shot of blue to clear red from the hoop is going to be very interesting because he's at a good angle, but he's also at an angle that if red is not hit in the centre and the left and the right-hand side of the ball, red will actually, if it's hit on the left-hand side of the ball, red will hit hard against the left-hand hoop and just bounce straight out a few feet. Let's wait to see what happens here. This is going to be very interesting. Oh, he missed it. He's left it right open. This is going to make your score 6-3. I think 6-3 is the Was it truly independent? Have you remembered this build of games? Yes, it will be. Yeah. Now, obviously, Gary doesn't have to try too hard to go through the hoop. It's going to be interesting to see how hard he hits the ball to get distance up towards hoop. No, we only gently hit it. That's interesting. Many people would have tried to hit it very hard to get up as close as he possibly could to hoop number 10. Now look at this lovely approach shot. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh, and look at the ball roll around to the left as it approached. That's a bit unusual. There is a few leaves and so on the courts, and if a ball hits a leaf, it will do that. It really redirects the passage of the ball amazingly. And when they slow down, oh, look at that approach shot of yellow. That's beautiful. These guys are such good players. I don't know what their handicaps are, but they must be way, way, way low. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. This is most enjoyable. Lots and lots of different mallets being used here. I don't want to talk about mallets because people will think I'm trying to promote my mallets, which I'm not. Look at that shot. Look, oh, he missed black. That was critical. See, I mean, even these guys miss long rocates. You see them, the best in America, they miss them as well. But they hit so hard like the Egyptians. Now here he is, he's going for the hoop. This is dangerous because yellow's in the hoop making position. Yep, went through. Good. So that's 6-4. So now we're going to come down the centre. So that's good. It's not the end of the game. I've got Karen is doing a wonderful job here on the camera. We tried to use another microphone, but we've had to use the microphone inside the actual camera itself. So I'm leaning over the camera so that you can hear what I'm saying. Look at that approach. That's a lovely approach shot. Now, black might have to try and clear yellow if it's, oh, it's not been blocked by red. Oh, that's interesting. Now, this will be interesting to see what he has to clear yellow because the score is 6-4. Yes, he did it. What a wonderful shot. That was a critical shot. Now we've got to make sure yellow's going to have a go at blue because I think blue's in a hoop running position. And he's such a good rocator. I don't think there's a problem here at all, but we'll wait and see. Look at him now. He's taking a lot of concentration on this shot. Didn't hit too hard and hit the ball slap bang in the middle. Look at that. That's wonderful. I don't know whether red's in a hoop making position. So Ross from Queensland now is standing there over on the western boundary, and he's coming forward now. And look at this beautiful shot. This is going to stop pretty much. Oh, he's gone behind. That's interesting. He maybe went there to clear them ball in case red doesn't make. If red makes this hoop, that's the end of the game, and it will mean that Gary has won 2-0. Here he is, he's going for the hoop. Oh, it's stuck inside, so therefore the position there of blue, oh, what a shame. I don't think blue can clear red. We might just say it's a shame blue didn't stop maybe 3 or 4 rolls earlier, because to clear red with black, which is right over on the eastern boundary, will eastern or western, let me see, I'm not too sure which is which, to be frank. I'm going to say right or left from now on. He's right over on the left boundary. Here we go. Oh, I would have thought he would have tried hard to do that. He must think that he can clear red with blue. That'd be a wonderful thing if he can. And if he does, look where black is. Black's sitting in a really good shooting position. But if Gary is smart enough, Gary from Western Australia, he might try and oh no, he's going to get rid of black. No, I'll be blowed. That's interesting. These guys can be so accurate. I love the way Gary holds his mallet. I think that's incredible. Here we go, slowly back. And look, they look at the back of the ball when they hit it every time. They're so good. The breeze is starting to increase here a little bit, and that's good. It means that the dew will come off the lawns a little bit quicker than it did before. Now, let's have a look here. He's going to try and clear. Oh, this is such a fine shot. I do hope he can clear it out. Oh, there you go. What a lovely shot. But you see, we've got blue right over on the western boundary. I'll call it the western boundary, miles away from the centre, and we've got black right over on the eastern boundary. So it looks as though Ross has got the job ahead of him here. Yeah, I think the only thing he can try and do is to put a ball in front of red to try and block red from the hoop, which is a very difficult shot with that distance, or try and knock it away. Now, the obvious easier shot of the two is to knock it away, because you've got the width of the ball plus the width of the ball less a little bit on either side, so you've got a greater margin of error if you're rotating away as against trying to stop a ball just in front of red to protect it, red from the hoop. And he's decided to hit gently, and he has decided to, oh, what a shame. Now this leaves yellow approaching the hoop, and he'll hit that gently just to get a hoop running position. Oh, now that's interesting, because yellow is now, there's a bit of separation. He might have a clean shot with red to make the hoop. We'll wait and see there. But now, unfortunately, Ross has to walk all the way over to the western boundary to clear red. Let's wait and see what happens. Taking his time, he's approaching it, watching the back of the ball. Didn't look up. Watch this with it. No, he missed. What a shame. That means now red has a relatively clear shot, as long as he's not impeded by yellow. And if red goes through the hoop, that's the end of the game. Oh, what's he going to do? Get rid of that? No, he's not. So Gary is now going to shoot the hoop, and he's won this game, this set of games 2-0. No, he missed. I will be blown. Now that gives, oh, now wait a minute. Has red blocked black from clearing yellow? No, he hasn't. It looks as though black has got a chance of clearing yellow. Yes, he did. Oh, what a lovely shot. Look, hit it slap bang in the middle. Black stopped straight away when it hit yellow, and yellow has gone spinning over towards the far side of the eastern boundary. You can probably hear the traffic going down the side there. Okay, now what's Gary going to do? He's going to approach the hoop. He's approaching hoop number 11. And look at this for an approach. Look, almost slap banging. Oh, only about a roll and a half or 2 rolls. That means red will have to knock black away, because black's got a shot at the hoop, and in comes Ross from Queensland. Now, what's he going to do? Is he going to get as close to the hoop as he possibly can, or is he going to try and block red from hitting black away? I mean, these guys are so good at this. Look at this. He might be sitting on red. Oh, what a shame. It was only about a ball or 2 balls to the left of red on our side of red. So red's going to knock black away. Here we go. Gently. No, don't have to hit it hard. Look at that. Oh, now he put so much top spin on it that when red hit the black, the spin caused the red to bounce. That's quite unusual. Okay, now it looks as though black has to have a go at clearing yellow, and if he doesn't clear yellow, it looks as though yellow may be able to get in the hoop or even run the hoop. In a case like this, it's probably a very good idea just to get in the hoop rather than try, because all the other balls. Here we go. Did he get it? Yes, he got it. How amazing. What a lovely shot. So now yellow looks as though he's going to clear blue. That's interesting. Yes, well, he'd have to clear blue because blue's got a good chance of shooting the hoop. Look at that. Got it slap bang in the middle. What a lovely shot. These guys are so good. So now Ross has decided just to approach the hoop. That's gone a little bit far. That's a shot. Now that's an interesting thing. See how close he's gone to the hoop. He's out of the zone, what we call the zone, which is the shooting triangle. The best he could do would be to clear. Oh, unfortunately, red hit yellow, and it's actually caused yellow to go either parallel to or behind the hoop, which is a bit of a shame. But now, I mean, if blue had have gone further out, about another 2 yards further out, and gone the same distance, it would still have been in the triangle, the shooting triangle, or within the zone to shoot the hoop. So it just goes to show you can't go too close to the hoop from a distance. Oh, what a shame that hit. That hit, although that could be handy because blue could promote black, and then he'd have 2 in front. Yeah, you see now that's really got Gary thinking, because he can see that could happen. So the best thing he can do probably is to get rid of black, because black's it within the zone, I think. Here he goes, taking his time. He won't hit it hard. Look at that. He got, what a magnificent shot. He was able to clear both balls. That's very hard to do. Very, very clever. That angle, getting that angle and hitting the ball, and so that it hits the other 2 balls away is incredible. Lovely, lovely croquet to watch. Very, very pleasant to watch. Look at this approach. See, now he's gone too close to the zone, and he's just gone, set himself up as bait for yellow to knock him away. If he had have gone out about another 2 meters, then yellow, in knocking him away, would have gone miles away too. Oh, that's interesting. Red has still got a long shot at the hoop, or a good approach shot, and yellow speared away. Now that's interesting too. Yeah, that's within the zone, so now yellow has to knock black away. See him just taking his time, having a breath, just concentrating, slowly back, and bang, off he goes. See that jump? See the top spin? Yellow bounce right over the top of black. Now blue will come up. Now blue should go to our left. Yes, he's gone slow. He's gone dead in front. Well, now of course red's going to get that away. It'd be lovely to see. It would be absolutely lovely to see Ross win this hoop. Look at that, straight onto blue. That was just a wonderful shot. So black now has got to approach the hoop, and he should go maybe 2 or 3 yards out to our right and slightly past. Otherwise he just sets himself up for bait for red to knock away. So here comes yellow. Yellow's coming in. It's a beautiful shot. You watch this stop. Bang. Oh, beautiful shot. But now red's going to have to knock black away. It'll just depend where blue goes. Blue should go about 3 or 4 metres out, or maybe 3 metres out past the hoop. That's going to be a little bit short. Yep, just a nudge whisker short, but still within the zone, within the striking zone, which makes it absolutely essential now that Gary knocks black away. So you can see the wind on Gary's attire. It's starting to blow quite hard. Oh, look at that. That was a beautiful rotate. Absolutely beautiful. And the ball's disappeared down into a little valley. So we'll just have a little quiet time while Ross walks over to his ball so he can knock it back. And you see now, we've got a situation here whereby yellow just might be able to make the hoop. So here's a decision. He'll probably, with yellow, use yellow to knock blue away because that's too dangerous. Because if yellow tries to get into the hoop, blue might be in jumping position. He doesn't want to take that risk. So it just might be that Ross, oh no, he's not, he's approaching, but that's a little bit hard. That's going to go past. Okay, now this is interesting because Gary's going to now have a shot at shooting it. Well, he's 6'4", so he's really in a position where he can win the game if he gets this hoop. No, he missed. He missed. Now that's interesting because now blue's got a shot now. Let's hope blue doesn't try to hit it too hard. The harder you hit a ball, the less accurate you are, no matter how experienced you are. Here we go. He's going. Look, he's stalking it. He's taking his time and he's stalking the ball. He's walking up. He's looking at the back there. He's got his stance. Slowly back and through. Beautiful. Okay, now the score is 5-6. Lovely. So now this is interesting. Look, we've got red right over on the northern border there behind hoop 3. And now he's going to have an approach, but look at the lovely position blue's in. Blue's got a lovely approach to the hoop possibility, or alternatively knock red away if red ends up in a good position. He's hit that quite hard. Look at that, that's a lovely approach, but blue will be able to knock that away. So now it's important that black gets a really, really, really good approach and doesn't come past black's. Look at that, that's a lovely ball. Yes, lovely ball. And black can, and blue can now knock red away. Now this will be interesting to see what Gary does. Gary's approaching rather than trying to knock away. And he's trying to block. Look, he's blocked, almost blocked black. So this is absolutely critical now that blue knocks red to the boundary and hopefully hides behind the hoop a little bit. Watch to see what happens. Don't hit it too hard and make sure you knock it. Bingo, look at that. Beautiful shot. I must admit it's most pleasurable watching and commentating here instead of making mallets or every day. This is great fun. Here we go now. This is absolutely critical that Gary rotates black, and he's right on the southern border. He's, it's going to be a lovely shot. Take his time, just take his time. Setting up gently, setting up, watching the back of the ball when he swipes. He's looked up, Looking up again. Here's his shot. Missed it. Now, the question is, what's blue going to do, the black going to do? Because if black can shoot this hoop, if it were mine, I think I would clear yellow. Yes, he's going to. Just a gentle shot. Look at that for a stop shot. Slap bang in the middle. And the next shot is that red has to, no, yellow's going to have to clear black. This will be an interesting roquet. See if he can do that. I'm sorry. I'm not giving you up. No, okay. Look at this. This is absolutely wonderful. Can we see? No, we can't see. There we are. You might be able to see the ball. No, he's missed again. Wow, that's amazing. Now it's absolutely critical that blue sets himself up in front. Takes his time. Now what he's doing is having a look to see if black has blocked red from the hoop, and I think it's a strong possibility that that's the case. And if he has, he's just got to set up to put blue in the striking zone. In the hoop. Oh, he's not. He's going to go out. Now that's interesting. He's going to put a blocking shot rather than put blue in the zone. That's incredible. He might have blocked red from knocking away blue. I wonder if he has. I hope you're enjoying this rambling. As I said before, I'm trying to do it in such a way that people who are not too experienced can get to see the way these people think. Because strategy is this is the wonderful part about golf croquet. The strategy is just wonderful. Look at the shot. Look at him concentrating on this. Slowly back, head down, watches the back of the ball. Oh, he nearly shot the hoop. Oh, well, that was most adventurous. Now, if black goes through here, it's 6-all, and we go down to hoop 13. Jolly will get a three-game match out of this. Go through, he's done it. Yay, well done. Okay, so now we're going down to hoop 13. Now this is where it's all about. I think I don't know if there's any bias over there on that hoop. I did see a ball arc to the left at one occasion as it slowed down, but it might have hit a leaf. I'm not too sure. Look at this lovely shot. That's not nearly hard enough. No. Wow. Okay, see, that's outside the zone. And the zone is a V, which is an area that the ball has to be in to enable it to go through the hoop. They say it's 45 degrees out now. He's hit blue. I'm surprised he's hit blue so far to the right. Because it's that's actually, he might be able to shoot the hoop from there. Now, it'll be interesting to see if Gary tries to promote yellow. No, he's not. But look at this. This is a beautiful. Oh, look at that ball arcing around to the left. Yeah, there is just a bit of an arc in the lawn down there. But blue can get rid of red. That's a nice shot. Now he's gone over to the left also. Look at it coming around again. Yes, look at the way that ball is arced around to the left. So now Gary will just... Now that's an interesting shot. He's blocked black. So blue has to get rid of red. You know, you look at this, and you and I have been in this position so many times after playing 2 games. It all gets down to one. So that's interesting. He's not knocking away red. Now, why would he do that? That's interesting. Oh, because he's closer to yellow. To clear yellow. Okay. Okay, that's blue. Here comes red. Now, red's got a chance of shooting the hoop, and if he gets gets the hoop, that's the end of it. That was an interesting shot. That's not a good shot I would have done. I would have tried to jump from the northern boundary. There you are, there's the game. That's the complete game now. It means that Gary has won 2 games to 0. Okay, so that's the end of this commentary. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's certainly a lot of fun commentating for you.
We'll stop streaming now, and possibly it might be another hour or 2. It's going to be a little while because the other games are still going. I can't tell you off the scores at the moment, but we're going to be a little while.
Okay.